The NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Now, here's Dunn, and it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Just 3 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Right side, Edwards. Porzingis looking it over. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
And it's Grant in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Picked by Vucevic. A three from Leonard. They get it back. Vucevic with the bucket.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Back to Dunn. Grant gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now, here's Jokic. Dunn looking over the floor. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Jokic. A shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Leonard, that's for 2. That's good on the jump shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Jokic. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Jokic. Guarded by Porzingis. Pass to Hart. And they get it. Good on the three-point shot.
And Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
Miami leading by 5.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there, and a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Edwards drives in. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
His first personal foul.
That one on George.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
Powell, no one around him, drills the three-pointer.
Norman Powell really knocking it down here and hurting this team from distance.
Miami shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league. And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Pass to Grant. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
And Jokic drops them both.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
The shot by Powell, no good. The Nuggets trailed by 7. Here's Edwards. Pass to Jokic. And another miss by Denver.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to George. Outside, Hero. In the corner, George with it. 6 to shoot. Screen by Cousins. Front pass the arc. And Cousins throws it down.
That's all Boogie right there on the inside. The shot goes up. He knows where he needs to be and settles in nicely.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Miami ahead. They lead by 9.
18.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Puts one up from 19. And another basket for Miami.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Here's Grant. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Grant's got 5 now.
Well, he's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do, getting much better at it.
Hero from long range. Miami with a new 14. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 9 points.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive. You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Great D that time from Hero.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor. It's
stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Grant for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Miami no good on that time either. And Hart has it in the corner. Edwards looking it over. Down low. And it's Jokic in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And Jokic throws it down.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Both teams deciding to change it up. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Launches a 3. Jordan with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 5. Afternaji. Now here's Green. And here's Russell. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. Vucevic with the rebound. The Heat leading by 5.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Inside, Haji off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Leonard. To stop the drought. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Here's Highland, and it's sent back by George. A 3 from Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And it's an 8-point Heat lead.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Vucevic with the rebound. And so here is Miami. The shot by George, wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Highland. The long distance 3's buried.
You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Leonard. Hero with it. Over Russell. Another shot. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Highland. Poke loose. Here's Hero. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Brent, how does it affect the player?
Well, you could say it's mental, but I could tell you from experience, Kevin, it is physical. I mean, it does hit you. And you got to get past that early burn before you can get back into the endurance part of your conditioning.
No good from Grant. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've led by as many as 11 points. Shot's good by Hero.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect from deep.
And Jokic throws it down.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint. unless you want to see a highlight.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Out to Edwards. From downtown, it's hauled in by Porzingis. Miami leading by 10. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Vucevic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his first personal.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Out to Edwards. Grant down low. He has 5. And he can't jam it through. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The Nuggets trailed by 15. Jokic a screen. To the inside. It's Hart on the wing. To the middle. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Powell. From about 19 feet. Denver grabs the miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. And it's off from three-point range. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Powell. Back to Leonard. Good defense by Jokic. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Edwards drives in.
2 minutes remaining.
They need this. Second shot opportunity. And it's Jokic missing. The Heat leading by 15. Now Bledsoe. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Vucevic. Kicks it out to Leonard. And stolen by Dunn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
First team foul.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Clock at 6. Leonard, that's for 2. And he overshot that one, missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Leonard with the steal. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Here's Porzingis. And finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, it's clear that Porzingis has some athleticism. That dunk right there, ferocious.
To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Vucevic. Now here's Porzingis. 11 points in the game. Screen by Porzingis. Another miss by Leonard.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
and talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And a wide open look for Hero. A shot's good on the assist by George. Hero's got 6 points. Pass to Jokic. Here's Hart. Shoots the three. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. George looking over the floor. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 19-point advantage heading in.
The Heat, 42.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Denver has possession. 19-point game. Down low. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nuggets. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Screen by Jordan. To the inside. Astenaji. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Nuggets now. Trailing by 17. Inside. Here's Jordan.
So good to see Cousins engaged defensively. Solid at getting his hands up and contesting the shot there.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Leonard. Top of the key. That one misses. And Denver the other way now. Here's Najee. To the middle. Outside, Jordan. Here's Najee. And he lays it straight in.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Lets it go with the three. Poked away. Miami leading by 13. Leonard looking around. And again, it's the Heat missing.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Here's Jordan. Can't get the reverse flush. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. George with the ball. Trying to get something going. And it's good off the glass. And the Heat lead by 15. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Heat?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth. From deep. Hart, no good. Miami leading by 18. Pass to Cousins. This one for three. Rebounded by Hart. The Nuggets now on offense. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for Jokic.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Heat.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Leonard.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And it's the Heat with the ball. George with the ball. Screen by Cousins. The 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Edwards. The tray. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They